Welcome, fellas. I'm gonna give you Cage Warriors predictions. Later, I'm gonna give you KSW. Not much of the action this week. I also think there is a bare knuckle event. Got to check, but if there is, I'm gonna grind through that bare knuckle event tomorrow. Anyway, I wanna say this Cage Warriors is taking place San Diego, America, so won't be covering it because got to cover UFC in the first place, mm, but I have to give you picks and predictions anyway. So I will try to be as swift as brief as possible. Okay, let's grind through this card. The first fight on the card is going to be alright, not released yet. I don't care. The first fight on the card is between John Saragih and Johnny Gill or Johnny Hill. I'm going to go with Saragih to win. There is his brother Yeka Saragih. So I know a bit about this fighter. I believe he's in a better shape. Fran Breen versus Enrique Montalvo. I don't have much info about those two, so lucky guess. Breen. This is just a lucky guess. I don't have info on those two guys. Adlington Stringer versus Brand Shell. I'm gonna go with Adlington. Adlington Stringer is my next pick to win. The next one, Anthony Orozco versus Jeremy Fatoruso. I believe Anthony Orozco is pretty much underestimated prospect, and I do believe that Anthony Orozco is unproven. Yes, he's making his debut, but I believe Orozco really has some potential, so I'm going to go with Orozco to win. The next one, Elijah Harris versus Chris Lewis. No dilemma for me here. I'm going to go with Elijah Harris. Harris to win. Our next call is going to be for the match between Frank Sormin and James Settle. I believe Sormin versus Settle. No distance is gonna be my call. Sormin to win, but I'm unsure. I would rather go with fight, not going the distance. Now we're slowly transitioning the main card of the evening, and Jovidon Kojaev is going to fight Sani Imhotep. I'll be honest, I don't like that guy Kojaev. I really don't like the guy. He's such a boring, annoying fighter, but unfortunately I have to pick him to win. Kojaev to win or no distance. I really don't like that guy, but he's probably going to win. Conor Wilson versus David Lopez. I believe David Lopez has really decent chances in this fight. So I'm gonna go Wilson versus Lopez. Wilson versus Lopez, no distance, or Lopez to win. The next call is for the fight between Damon Wilson and John De Jesus. John De Jesus was having many ups and downs in his career, and yes, he doesn't have the greatest score, but he is full of surprises. Factor X Muay Thai fighter, stacked with surprises, and he has never afraid to fight big names. He lost to Aaron Pick when Kai Kamaka defeated John Teixeira, defeated Vladislav Parubchenko. I mean, he defeated Brandon LaRocco, lost to a close split decision to Roberto Hernandez. Many people are favoring Wilson, but I'm gonna go Wilson versus De Jesus over 2.5 or fight goes the distance. A side call, I would go De Jesus. I think De Jesus is very underrated fighter, and people are going to say he has so many losses. Are you insane? I know, I am maybe. Roberto Hernandez versus Moses Diaz. Gonna go with Diaz to win. Believe Moses Diaz gonna win that one. And of course, James Lynch versus Kyle Driscoll. Oh, that's such a tough call, man. James Lynch has the same name like my favorite journalist fighting out of San Diego, California. I do believe he got this chance to fight here only because he is from San Diego. Lost to Eric Sanchez, outworked Georgie Ivas, but Kyle Driscoll, 13-4-0, 29 years of age, 5'11", out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, aka fighter. Recently lost to George Hardwick, but defeated Joshua Jones. Defeated Dennis Paiva at Dana White Contender Series. He was also better than Ray Trujillo. I think Kyle Driscoll to win. Kyle Driscoll to win would be my call. So these would be my picks for the upcoming Cage Warriors event. Good luck to everyone, and I won't be covering that Cage Warriors as I'm covering UFC next night, but I'm telling you, that's gonna be nice, very nice event. Good luck, fellas.